An all-out brawl broke out in Nepal's parliament over their new constitution. So we have some video of it here from AP. Let's watch.
Protesters and opposition lawmakers rushed to where the Assembly Speaker was seated, but were stopped from reaching him by security officials who formed a cordon in front of the stage. Some of them tried to break through, and when that didn't work, tried to boost other members over it. Opposition members even stomped on desks and threw chairs. The meeting was obviously then adjourned, and members of the ruling coalition criticised the opposition for their bad behaviour. The outbreak comes as Nepal's parliament is facing a deadline this week to complete work on the new constitution.
At the moment, in case of Nepal and in case of giving pressure for constitution building, the social media protest is taking its moment. It is still taking a momentum.
It's due to the availability of the mobile phones, and especially the smartphones and the internet, access to the internet. Even the people from a rural part of Nepal, some part of Nepal where the internet, access of internet is there, people can participate in the debate.
We, especially the middle class people, which is the larger population of the country, we are using this social media as a tool to achieve our rights, to get known of our rights, and to aware people that hey, we know our rights, and you can't just ignore us.
It has given the power to the common people like us, who can interact with their leaders, with the politicians and the lawmakers directly.
We are actually empowering citizens to become a voice for change themselves through social media, so that they don't have to rely on bigger powers. I think they can become a power onto themselves.
कुरा अहिले त सजिलो छ हेर्नुस्, अहिले चाहिँ सामाजिक सञ्जालहरू छन्, अहिले सञ्चार माध्यमहरू छन् र अहिले पहुँच चाहिँ नि व्यापक छ। त्यसैले एउटा नागरिकले केही भन्न चाह्यो भनेपछि त्यो भन्ने चाहिने सम्भावनाहरू धेरै रहेका छन्। अहिले सडकमै उत्रिनु पर्छ, सडकमै जुलुस निकाल्नु पर्छ भन्ने छैन।
Earlier, we used to see lots and lots of people in the street, but these days the number has minimized, and people are more comfortable and more vocal, choosing the social networking sites for expressing their opinions regarding the constitution making in Nepal.
On real life, I'm not doing much, but I think in social media I'm doing a lot of things.
The Twitter is always fun because I can pick up my phone, I can tweet, or I can be on my computer and I can tweet. It's much more easier actually going there. So yes, so there are limitations, but I don't call that necessarily a bad limitation. I call that a starting point.
I think it would be very easy to make a post, and I can say, leaders, we want constitution. And when a same message is repeated or same message is flowed by many people, it becomes more effective because they have to daily hear these issues, and also because leaders daily, even the leaders or the politicians now daily use social media. They are active in Facebook, they are active in Twitter. I coordinated a campaign called Constitution Walk, and through that campaign we wanted to give a positive tone or a positive message to our leaders, saying that we are not totally frustrated or depressed by the situation of a country, because we know we are in transition. But we also want the leaders to know that we need a constitution as soon as possible. So in order to give that message, first we started in Facebook page. We invited people from everywhere possible. The academicians in this field, they daily post something related to constitution, and that makes a large group of people aware about what is really the issue of constitution. Why aren't we being able to promulgate a constitution in time? It's been more than 5 years we don't have a constitution, and so what is the main hurdle?
So that is why we have been doing one campaign after another. परिवर्तनको लागि हामी नेपाली एक, which loosely translates into Nepal Unites. So that was a movement that happened more than 3 years ago, and that movement had a Facebook page which had tens of thousands of members, and it was our first try to get a lot of netizens excited about changing things in Nepal. We've moved on to Prevailing Nepali, which is the fan page of our political party. It has around 180,000 members now on Facebook. So I think it's become more of our main media to influence Nepalese to act proactively to change the nation. I think the constitution building process of Nepal started a long time ago. Actually, it's been 6 years now.
What can be my role in getting a new constitution? I try to be funny sometimes using my own Nepali language. Yes, since I have a few targeted audience or targeted friends, I try to be as comprehensive as possible.
Cybercrime Control Act, we have one act, but that doesn't deal with entire social media. We don't have specific provisions about what to do with when someone does this, but we just have a simple provision that if anyone performs misconducts in social media, they may be punished. We have that provision, but it is not effective because we have a problem of monitoring, we have a problem of implementation, and we rarely complain about these kind of issues.
प्रत्यक्ष रूपमा रिस नेता सामु प्रकट गर्न नसके पनि सामाजिक सञ्जाललाई प्रयोग गरेर चाहिँ आफ्ना रिस राग र अब आशाहरु चाहिँ फेसबुक अथवा सामाजिक सञ्जालमा व्यक्त गरेको जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ.
Some people are doing it purposely, while some of them are not aware of the abuse they are making in the social networking site.
Sometimes people lose their mind and they give kind of negative feedback. Not a kind of constructive feedback, but kind of destructive feedback.
After the big infighting in our constitution building among different constitutional assembly members, which involved, among other things, physical attacks and also throwing of chairs and breaking of chairs, one picture became very viral of one of the constitutional assembly member carrying his chair and going up like that, and that became, I suppose, a trademark for everyone else making a fool of or make a mockery of. And Brajesh found that issue and he said, well, why don't we start a hashtag campaign that such acts are very silly for a person of nature who's representing our community in the Constitutional Assembly building. The CA members, we should alert them, we should make them aware that this is something very silly. So he started a hashtag called Smash Chair Challenge. There and then I picked up one of the, I had one of my meeting members who was actually in the meeting take the photo of me, and I put the photo up on Twitter and on Facebook, and use the hashtag Smash Chair Challenge, and that also went quite viral. So then everyone else took it up and it became quite a big issue.